occasionally I have some big goals. I've been accused of thinking big. My dream for this market center, it's not my dream, that's not the right word, my vision for this market center, because dream to me is like maybe never. My vision is that we're in the top 10 in profit share and production, You guys are closing more volume than 653, I don't know, 650 to 700 offices, it changes all the time. We are sitting at number 13 in the country in production right now, and number 20 in the country in profitability. Do you guys understand how great you are?
That's awesome.
You are amazing.
How many total market centers are you at?
About 700. About seven. When we started tracking this, you guys were always pushing it in production because you guys closed some big numbers and we have some heavy hitters. But we were in the 20 to 40 range. It would fluctuate. This is like 2 years ago when we decided this is something we really wanted to get after and watch. We're in like the 20, 40 range in production. You guys have catapulted up, and I mean, we are knocking on the door of breaking into the top 10. Understand that some of the people that are beating you are like Palo Alto, where the average sales price is like $1.7 million. So to crack up against some people that have some heavy pricing in their markets, that's impressive, really impressive, because the playing field's, there's no curve. We don't get to grade on a curve. And profitability, we were at, well, last year at the start of the year, we were in like in the bottom 100. But then we moved forward and we were still in the top 100 to 150, and we just gradually, little by little, step by step, kept going. And now we're in the top 25. That's insane. You guys are amazing. Okay, so that's all awesome, great, good. That's us over us. Now let's look at what's happening in the MLS. Because again, there's always that fear that we go, okay, but is everybody doing this much better? You know, I mean, Marcy and I have talked about it. Your business is up like 230%, something, I can't even spell those numbers. But the question is, okay, what's everybody else's? Well, the answer is absolutely not. So this is kind of cool when we look at this. This is for the month of June. So I'm going to explain this again, just because not everybody's here when we did it last time, and I want you to understand the metrics that we use. This is the multiple listing service. So we look at the MLS as a whole, okay? We don't back out Keller Williams, we don't do it, we just look at the whole thing. And we say, okay, 2013 over 2012. Does that make sense? Everybody tracking with me? All right, so we look at the listings taken. Year over year, the MLS is up 5.44%. Good news for you guys, inventory is creeping up. Listing volume, really small, 0.36%. What does that show us, by the way? The average sales price is moving up.
The MLS.
Yeah, interesting. Listings sold, 5.98%. So this all, like I'm reading this, I'm looking at this, listings sold volume, 7.35%. Closed sales, up basically 6%. Closed volume, 7.35%. Okay, what is that, when you just look at this right here, what does that say to you as an agent in the market?
It's up.
A little bit, less than 10%.
It's up. It's good. It's not back. Is this crazy, insane, massive growth? Right? Now remember, June historically is one of our slowest months. Why? Everyone's gone. Kids are out of school, people are out of here, they're going on vacation, they're, you know, we see in the office, it's dead, empty. You guys are still doing business. But the bodies are here, are not here. Plus we had an incredible month of weather. So I think there's a lot of people that just said, screw real estate, I'm getting outside, right? Okay, so now let's look at just us. So overall, good growth, nice and healthy, nothing to really write home about, nothing to cry about. Looking at Keller Williams, our listings taken up 20.82% year over year. Our listing volume up 19.58%. Our listings sold up 42.31%. What does that show us year over year within Keller Williams?
We're selling a lot more listings.
We're taking a lot more. You guys are getting more of the market share. Because if we didn't have them, we wouldn't be able to sell them, right? You have to get them to sell them. So that shows that you guys have gotten really, really clear Oh, by the way, we've been teaching on this for 10 months. Get the listings, get the listings. Why? Because we wanted you to have the market share. By the way, that's strategic and critical thinking. I'm trying to get you guys to think about listings. Listing sold volume, 46.78%. Your closed sales, up 24.14%. Your closed volume, up 23.81%. So, are you outpacing the market? Well, I mean, it doesn't take a rocket scientist to look at it and say yes, but let's just look at how much. So, you were outpacing the market in listings taken 15.38%
In June?
in June. Sorry. Is this a good place to do business and hang your hat?
Oh, yeah.
Clearly, training and education work.
They're more important than beauty.
What? I would take, well, I mean, yeah, I mean, you
Well,
can
you wanna
have
have
a
a
beautiful
brand new
office,
building.
and you can have this business, or you can have a nice office that we're working hard on, and have this. Or you can work for really, really, really cheap. Really cheap. It's there, I mean, it's there, I'm just gonna call, there's no reason for me not to put it out there. You can go across the street, down C Street, and you can work for pennies on the dime, and good for you, and you can have that. Or you can stay here and take advantage of what we're offering you because this is the result. That's a good ROI. What is ROI? I take that ROI all day long and twice on Sunday. Yes, sir.
I'm just curious in terms of how you look at things on a per agent basis.
Go ahead.
Well, I mean, you have realtors shifting and coming over here, and this office is growing, and other offices are losing realtors. And different producer levels are shifting. So if you look at, you know, the top 4 or 5 offices and pull them out individually and look at those numbers,
Yeah.
would you see, because the thing is that when you lose bigger people, they come
Matt
into this
has the
office.
answer to that. We track market share. We don't talk about it.
Right.
And I'll tell you why. We've had this conversation in here before. The reason we don't talk about market share is, well, when was the last time you checked? 6 o'clock this morning?
No, 6:42. but
Okay. I was off by 42 minutes.
Whenever I sent the email to Mark,
Thank you. I get a text from Matt, and actually he intentionally doesn't send it to me every day because, but right now, where are we sitting in terms of market share?
we're still #1, but it's
still
real
number one.
close.
We've
It's
taken the
not,
#1 market. It's very, very
yeah,
close.
it's razor thin.
It is a razor thin margin, and that's one of the reasons we want to see a full year's worth of effort. But through all the shifting and changing and coming and going, and everybody doing what they do, we've continued to gradually increase, and that's where we are.
Where do we sit with Remax Dynamic? I understand.
Not counting.
Where do we what?
Sit with Remax Dynamic.
Where do we sit? They're 3.
Because I haven't pulled up.
Yeah, Credentials 2, Remax Dynamic is 3. Although there's an email going around from the smaller, newer brokers that says that they've got number 4 market share. Not real sure about. Let's not dwell on that. No, we're right there, and it's just something that we
Pending sales, but they have a lot of new construction that's,
we've made a conscious effort to just kind of leave it alone, although we're tracking it like crazy. But yeah, that's where we're sitting right now. So, and that's with all the shifting and coming and going.
So I know from a closed unit, looking at the total units, it's really important to look at that. But on the, based on the number of realtors that are here at this company, how that number is changing on a percentage basis from year to year, is that increasing?
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Oh yeah, we're at 275 agents right now. We were at 230 last year.
The ratio, I mean, the units taken per realtor.
Yeah, we have
Is
that.
is
I don't have it with me,
Okay.
but we definitely have it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That, I mean, that would be a real improvement, I mean, not improvement, that would be a real demonstration of that this office is outperforming the other offices. If you take the volume per agent.
Would you like that project?
and now that there's 275, and you've got last year's and this year's numbers, so you can figure that out easily. Closed volume, closed units, listing taken, you figure it per realtor.
One of the things that we track more than anything in terms of that is how many agents are writing a deal a month. how many of our agents are in production? And I believe we're sitting around the 60-ish% mark, in between 60 and 70, fluctuating monthly. The national average is that within a brokerage, 30% or less agents within a company write a deal a month. But if you think about it for a minute, that's actually like when you stop. When I first heard that statistic, I was like, that's bogus. I'm here to tell you, I sat with 5 offices in Birmingham, Alabama, and there is absolutely the truth.
That's consistent with our
I'd love
MLS.
to do 12 a year.
Say that again.
I said that's consistent with our MLS if you look at the numbers.
Mhm.
With nurses, like 7 a year is the what the average?
8.
8.
8 deals a year per agent, yeah. So what we're looking at when we track that is, are our people contributing? Are they writing deals? Are they doing, because if they're not, then we've got a problem, they've got a problem. We need to help them with their problem, right? So that's really what I look at, as opposed to per capita, just because the resources to do that math are limited,
So it's the 80-20 principle, right?
yeah.
There's how many, 1,000 or 1,200 agents in MLS?
About 1,200,
And
yeah.
after the first 200, it drops off dramatically.
Oh, yeah,
I don't know how you feed your family.
We got that report last week, and the bottom 400 are tied
At 1,
at 0.
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, absolutely.
Halfway through the year, yeah.
Halfway through the year.
How do you even determine which one of you is number 850 and which one of you is 1,200 when you're all at the same
You're gonna have to do away with license.
So here's my point, you guys are doing amazing, and I am just ecstatic and over the moon with your work. I watch you guys being teachable and coachable, and I think that's really the biggest key. I mean, I hardly know anyone in this office that looks at me and says, I know. No, I know. No, I got that. I don't need that. People come in and say, help me, teach me. Yes, sir.
No.
Oh, that you say that?
All right.
I said hardly.
That's just Justin.
Justin.
You really put in on
The
what
matchmaker.
with the market, the leadership stuff. I mean, you bring us valuable information.
Well, but here's the case, and I appreciate that, and I do think we bring you valuable information, but if you're not ready to absorb it, I can stand here all day long and preach and
Right.
teach everything that's gospel truth about how to run a real estate business, but if somebody's sitting there saying, I got it, it's not gonna make any difference, right? It's not gonna make a difference. It's when you open up your mind and say, okay, I want someone to teach me, coach me. I'll never forget my dad when I moved over telling me, and I said, Dad, I guess I need a coach. I feel really stupid that I need a coach, like kind of weak. And his response was, well, you're the idiot if you think you don't. Are you crazy? Why do you think you're better than anybody else? You haven't got this thing figured out. It's amazing how a parent can say that to a kid. Like, yes, sir. But it's the truth, right? And that's the attitude that people here have. It's what I love. And I see it, guys. I sit on recruiting appointments all week long, and I sit across the table from people at other companies, and I'm telling you right now, that is not the norm. Because they'll ask me a question, and I don't, start giving advice until somebody asks me for it. I'm not going to do that. But the minute that they do, and I suggest something, oh no, I know, I got that. Okay, well, I'll just shut up now.
Obviously.
Yeah, exactly. So pat on the back to you guys for being coachable and teachable and coming to this stuff. Because I'm telling you, the results are showing out. So, okay, real quickly, a couple of announcements because I talked way longer than I meant to. See, I've been gone for 2 weeks. I have all this stored up to tell you. Family picnic, Keller Williams picnic, Monday. Time? 4 to 8. 4 to 8. The name of the park, I don't know, but I know it's on Elmore. It's added. I drive past it every single day on my way home. It's on Elmore, right before Elmore and Lore, right there at just before that stoplight. If you're coming from Abbott and you're heading towards Tudor, great park, awesome park.
Just past my city.
Yeah, just past Sean's sign. It is. I drive past Sean Abbott every
Turn
day
lane
on my way
Sean's
home.
sign.
Pending on those two?
I saw I see them between, they're in service, I pass Sean all the time, even when I'm out running or walking. So that's gonna be a great time just to get together, have fun, we've got beautiful weather, get out there, we're gonna have food, drinks, good stuff. You should have gotten lots of information about it, so be out there, bring your kids, bring your family. It'll be a good time to just hang out together and not have to listen to me preach at you and talk about real estate. Yes, ma'am, Lindsay.
People have asked to meet my triplets. I'm bringing them.
Oh, sweet.
Okay, there's the main attraction. I'm just gonna get that out too. Second thing, again, tomorrow, 4 disciplines of execution, 1 to 4, UAA, Lucy Cuddy Hall. If you haven't gotten the call or the information, we have maps available. I'm really excited about that as well.
Do we need to bring anything?
You're gonna wanna bring something to write with, for sure, yeah.
Just that.
Monica Reynolds class,
I'll be going home with that.
the 26th, it's still on, and I don't know if we're still accepting registrations. We are
We
still?
have a few slots open, in determining where we're taking that off-site. We need to know if you're coming or not, so we get a big enough room.
Yeah, there's a lot of you that have said I'm coming, and then when we pull the list, we're like, but they're not registered. You have to register, so we know, because we're either gonna fit everybody in here, or we need to get off site like we did with the 4 disciplines, so, let us know. Anything else that I'm forgetting in terms of, information? Okay, good. Okay, so let's get into some awards real quick. Benjamin Hornak wrote 536,485. Terry Lee wrote 566,000. Abigail Owens, 595. Lorna Cochran, 609,900. Brady Pennington wrote 634,000. Jack Graham, with a lot of words in his name, Graham Commercial Real Estate Consultants, Inc., 670,000. Real Estate Professionals of Alaska, that's Clinton Peterson, 688,075. Congratulations to Marcy Bouchard, 778,500. And he's not here, but Melissa, I'm gonna let you deliver this one since he's your little buddy. Kevin Winnett wrote 780,900. I think he's in your profit share trade too, isn't he?
I brought him over here.
That's
He's
right.
a new agent.
There you go, so there's your touch to him. Mark Mandigo wrote 863,000. Derek Suter wrote 899,500. Diet Company, and they didn't get to stick around long enough. A little gal with her, blonde hair, her name is Danielle, new administrator, really part-time, but if you see her walking around, her name's Danielle, make her feel welcome. Diet Company, 907,000. Kai Coleman wrote 929,000. So proud. July Leslie wrote 997,900. Bob Golding wrote 1,055,400. Brandy Kroom wrote 1,086,000. Patrick James team 1,173,260. Dave Brown wrote 1,234,900. Stuart Smith wrote 1,375,000. Amy Mackey Hornak, she is having a great year, by the way. 1,454,900. Vicki Hudson, keep walking away. 1,474,710. Patty Kapinski, speaking of great years, holy Hannah, wrote 1,519,000. I was looking at your data. You are up significantly this year over year.
Oh
It
my
is.
God. At the end of the year when I have to pay my taxes, it's gonna be really. But I just, every time I pay quarters, I'm going, oh my God, I should be putting more in. I should be
Yeah,
putting
you
more
are
in.
having an insane year. So proud. Another amazing year. Felisa, 1,657,000. Brittany Radford, again. I think last year at this time she was at like 3 million. She's at like 8 something now. 1,687,605 in volume. Beth Simpson wrote 1,689,700. Mary Jo wrote 1,847,997. Really glad she decided not to take the retail job. Right before it was about to explode. Lane Gunther, if you guys see Lane, give the guy a pat on the back. He is having an awesome year as well. We're at 1,969,500. I think that was his year last year. Seriously, he is like on fire. On fire. Kevin Cross, 2,089,000. Kevin will be interviewed by Gary Keller on Agent Mountain. Here at the end of July, they're going to do the interview, so we'll let y'all know when that's coming out. We're excited about that. The Kylie Lucas team wrote 2,098,750. Again, I am so proud of Joe. Alaska Real Estate team wrote 2,359,300. You You know, he taught this stuff religiously for a year and a half, and then he went and implemented it. He's in the top 15 in the state. He never made page 3 before that. He was standing here and say that. Team Dimick, $2,462,000. Congrats to the Reed Moore Group, $3,214,060. Should have stayed back there. The Wise Bear Group, wrote $3,530,000. Chris Drusdo, who has now cracked the top 10 in the state in Soldotna, again, low average sales prices.
This sign is everywhere.
$3,826,730 in written volume. Kira Dreyer, another incredible success story, $3,898,900. The Erickson Group wrote $4,289,725. The Kristen Cole team wrote $5,275,964. Les Bailey and Associates, the Afterburners are kicking on, by the way. Watch their numbers because it is like all the work they've been doing on the system, and it's the same thing. The lag time, it is starting to show up. $5,332,000 in written volume. The Dar Walden team, $5,473,659. And I'm going to stop there for a second. They're not here. I just want to reiterate again. Guys, I know everybody respects Dar and Ed and thinks that they're brilliant, wonderful agents. I want you to understand what they've done with their business. I want you to understand that they lost 65% of their business. So while they are up significantly year over year, they have replaced 65% of their business. They were 65% heavy in reload deals. Not only have they grown their business, but they replaced all of that and grew it. Do you have any idea what a success that is?
And they had to pay 40% referrals for those reloads.
On those reloads, so they increased their GCI significantly.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I just want you to get what that looks like. So, because when we hear the numbers on Dar and Ed, a lot of times it's like, yeah, they're top producers, they always do great, that's wonderful. There's a huge story behind those numbers that's a big, big flipping deal. Unity Home Group. Oh, just another month with these guys. They only wrote, they're kind of fell short of their goal. Now, they only wrote $11,732,100. Okay, close volume, and then I will get you guys out of here. Congratulations to Broker Butch, who does sell real estate, $506,000. And 50 cents, really? 50 cents?
Maybe.
We'll put the 50 cents on there.
Okay, congrats to Terry Lee, $566,000. Abigail Owen, $595,000. Anna Schulman, $618,000. She's just cranking away every month. Brady Pennington, $634,000. Graham Commercial Real Estate Consultants, Inc., $670,000. Tara Van Orstel, $722,900 in closed volume. Really proud of her. Benjamin Hornack, $746,045. Karen McMaster Skogstead, $748,500. The James team, $803,260. Mark Mandigo, $809,500. Larry Malden, $859,900. Roberta Fortune, $860,000. Diet and Company, $967,000. Brandy Kroom, $1,011,000. Brandy had closed less than $1 million at this time last year, and she's sitting at right at 4 year to date. That's exciting stuff.
With the new baby.
No, Brandy, no, Brandy Kroom,
Brandy,
sorry,
Brandy,
yeah, wrong Brandy, yes.
Sorry.
Felisa closed $1,129,000. I don't know why this is so difficult. I'm stuck. Sorry. Jenny Wood, $1,164,350. Vicki Hudson, $1,204,250. Okay, we got the sticky batch. Sorry. I had a roll going. Questa Locke, $1,269,500. Questa's numbers, you guys, by the way, really interesting. You got to realize a lot of her volume closed at Remax Dynamic this year, just because a lot of it was new construction. So don't be deceived. She's out there crushing it. We just don't see it based on the technicality. So, July Leslie closed $1,277,800. 2 years ago, that was 3/4 of her year. And that's what she did in June. Come Home Anchorage team closed $1,282,000. watch the afterburners there. I think you guys are gonna see some massive, things are starting to, yeah, we're getting ready to hit it. They've done a ton of work on the insides of the business, and I'm really excited for the second half of the year for you guys. Stuart Smith, $1,375,000. Move in Alaska, $1,384,000. That's all done. Value Realty Team, Mary Jo, $1,399,993. Lane Gunter, $1,472,500 in closed volume. Patty Gavensky, $1,519,000.
Taxes.
And her handicap has gone down. The Radford Group, $1,538,596. A lot of fives. Marcy Bouchard closed $1,613,000. Feels like every day I'm signing a Marcy check. What's your average sales price, Marcy? Do you know?
Ridiculous.
Stock is like, I hate her.
Yes.
Oh, I'm trying to think, it's up. It's never very high, but it's up.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's high.
It's high. It is.
370.
Well, I mean, I was looking at Kevin's Segafuses, it was like 465,000.
Oh, he's all new construction in a subdivision.
I'm like,
It's a forced average
want
sales
that.
price. I mean, no takeaways from Kevin, I don't mean it like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't. I mean, Kevin's having a great year, but
That's
his
okay.
average sales price is a forced average sales price.
look at that, they've been holy smokes.
Alaska Real Estate Team, $1,685,200 in closed volume and the birth of twins. That's a good year. And a remodel. Wise Bear Group closed $2,034,800. And they're having way too much fun in their office. I don't. So I can never. I
know.
I have it.
I haven't.
Trust me, I have it.
Now she's on a mission.
Yeah.
Amy Mackey Hornat closed $2,048,900. Kara Dreyer, $2,159,900. Patty Lukenstein, $2,967,750. Cross and Associates closed $3,100,200. Team Dimick had a nice month, $3,332,911. No 50 cents? Where's the 50
I
cents?
don't know what's going on.
No Warren Group?
Have that 50 cents.
That's gonna put you right over the top. $3,477,560. Chris Drusido Team, $3,618,900. Erickson Group closed $4,613,002. Les Bailey, $5,332,000. These are, you guys, we did not used to have this many of these years ago when we started this. The Kristen Cole Team closed $5,376,399. Darwalda Team closed $5,415,659. And the Unity Home Group rounded out the top, closing $9,067,560. Okay, I had you 4 minutes long. I'm super sorry. It is so good to be back. I missed you guys terribly, and let's go take over the world for the second half of the year.
Good job.
TWD.
Oh my word. Well, it's only gonna be